Hey guys, Chris here from Kite Republic, getting knocked over by this this SIC Raptor. We're here today with Lincoln Dews, SUP Racing World Champion and all-round waterman, to introduce the new SIC Raptor wing. Now, Lincoln, tell us a bit about it, mate. It looks awesome.
That's it. This is the new SIC wing we've developed with our sister company Core Kites. I know a lot of the kiters will be familiar with the product that Core produce.
Absolutely, and if a kiter looks at this wing, they're going to be seeing the Exotex, so a super strong Dacron that's really nice lightweight, so you don't have that extra size. You're going to see the Cortex, so a triple ripstop, so all those things that have made Core, you know, the premium in quality on the kiting side have come across and now combining with SIC, which is super exciting to have that combination coming through.
Yeah, definitely. So this wing itself is really a combination of the R&D testing over the last 18 months from both the SIC team as well as the Core kiters. So a lot of the features you see are really been modified and really simplified for ease of use in kind of any conditions. So big changes you'll see on this wing opposed to other wings is really big grippy handles when you're going through those turns or when you just want to get your hand in quick. Nice, quick, big, simple handles and really soft on those hands when it gets nice and cold.
As a Victorian, as you found today, as we were out there prone paddling and getting about it, you get pins and needles in winter. It is hard when you're feeling some pressure. So having that big, solid handle that's got a bit of cushioning, but nothing overly spongy, but just comfortable is huge. That's great.
And that's it. And even reducing the amount of handles on the wing itself really simplifies what we're doing. We're not trying to adjust hands too much, but at the same time, it also helps reduce the weight of the overall wing, and that's really important. What we have added on these wings is this new kind of buy system. Great for when you're overpowered, great for coming out of tacks and jibes, and just when you're crossing hands, just being able to have something else to grab onto.
Fumbling around, but having that comfortable, I've got something, I'm good here, I'll work it out in a second.
Exactly right. And then something else we've been really excited with this wing is the surf handle or your leading edge handle here, and that's fantastic. Getting up, moving around the board when you take off, walking down the beach. And even surfing, like being able to put that wing right beside you, know you're going to grab onto a big handle, it's sturdy, and you'll be able to hold that wing like right down there beside your hips.
Absolutely. Again, getting rid of that fumbling and having that, I'm here, I'm grabbing it. Exactly. I think of a couple of the better surf wings I tested last year, and it was the ability to go from fully powered to then, bang, I'm on, and then to be able to get it back quickly, and that really helps that size. It's sweet.
Yeah, definitely. And that's something, I guess, like, having 18 months of R&D and testing these wings, we've really started to develop a wing that it really flies well, and it has a lot of power to get you up and moving, but it really comes into its own when you are surfing and when you just want the wing to sit nice and comfortably, and you want a balanced wing. You don't want something that's gonna flutter or move, and that's what this wing does really well. It just sits there, whether it's in your hand or it's down by your side.
And have a look at the size of that luff strut that they've got in there. A big luff strut just allows it not to get too efficient and be throwing at you, but to be able to sit back, just really docile, and that comfortable feeling as you're going along. It looks so nice, and my few tests I've had so far, I've been pretty stoked on it. It's great.
It's as an overall shape, this wing it's not really directed at anything, and that's what a lot of wingers want nowadays. Is you want to be able to go out in the surf or then go fast in the flat, and this is a kind of an all-round versatile wing that does everything, and it is just very, very stable in your hands and very smooth.
Yeah, nice. And so I guess, the features that we're looking for in a great wing at the moment, for especially us madly surf-obsessed people, we want to be able to get up and going in fairly light wind, which obviously it's got that ability. From the generation of last year's wings, there was probably a third of them or a quarter of them where it was just so solid. Every time you went to pump, it was just bang on, and you could feel that power straight away. Then there was a lot of them on the market that had that slight sponginess, that sort of, jellyfishy sort of feel as you went. And I can tell you straight away, as soon as I jumped on this one, like that stiffness was just so good. You get direct feel and direct power.
And that's important with anything, right? Like any kind of sailing sport, a kite or you name it. You want to be able to sheet in and get out of there, or sheet in and actually feel the drive. You don't want the wing to kind of be moving and all over the place. You want it to get in and go. And this wing itself, like as you said, it does that. It's just a great kind of all-round wing. And for people who might have started on a couple of generations ago equipment, like the steps up
Yeah.
Well, the industry's made, and especially these kind of wings are a perfect example. Are phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Like going back to wings, you can barely learn to get up on. And
Yeah,
these
you
now,
needed
it's
you
not
needed
that.
30 knots to be able to get the takeoff.
Yeah.
You couldn't really milk it. So yeah, super direct, really comfortable going from riding to down and back up.
Yeah.
To me, it felt maybe slightly higher aspect than a couple of the wings I've ridden. Like getting upwind, and when you're up, just the ability to have a bit more angle to play with. I noticed was definitely there. I've only had a couple of rides on it.
Yeah.
Is that something that they've sort of aimed to be able to improve a bit on?
Well, that's it, right? Like as an all-round wing, you really want to be able to. You want to just be able to do everything. You want to be able to cruise. You want to go upwind. You want to be able to surf and move it around. And being a little bit more high aspect just gives us that bit more versatility, and that you can point a little bit higher when you get stuck deep underpowered. It kind of flows a little bit better,
Yes.
and you can hold up on the foiler.
Yeah.
It's just a nice all multi-purpose wing.
It is.
Basically.
It is, and the thought of that slightly higher aspect sort of scared me a bit as to when I got surfing. I thought, oh, it's gonna, attack me, jump around, do all that. But the big luff strut they've put in, they've obviously thought about this and worked with a great team, because it's feeling really good. And so the leash, this is the stock leash that comes with it.
Yeah.
So really solid. There's going to be no snapping. It's got a great swivel. It's not just a basic one there, and pretty much just has that solid feel. Bag wise, there it is. I mean, you'd expect nothing less from an SIC. Super nice, really comfortable, good backpack side on it, and obviously pumping up is super quick. Pretty much any pump you've got will just go onto the bayonet system on the valve and pump straight in. It's really quick, and obviously just a massive screw-in valve that you take off to dump it out, and it's connected there very well. It's not just going to be flopping around or anything like that. So all the little bits ticked off. I look forward to the feedback from everybody as we get it into their hands, and I can't wait to get a few more sessions on it as well now. I've got some good surf out there to go play on. Thank you very much. Looking forward to hopefully getting out there tomorrow with some decent wind and having another play. Guys, if you would like any more information on the SIC Raptor or any of the range, hit us up at kiterepublic.com.au. Make sure you follow Lincoln Juice's socials. Get out there and just live vicariously through a true waterman there and get amongst it. Cheers, guys.